This is the first of many videos that will deal with the suspension of this car. Of course, we all know that this suspension is 28 years old, and a majority of it is original, except for this shock and the one on the other side. They've both been replaced with Monroe sensor tracks. The first thing we're going to replace is those bushings in that bar. This is the panhard bar, also known as the lateral bar. Both bushings will be replaced. It's held on by two 17mm nuts, so let's go. Here's the old bushing. Now, to compare, here's the new bushing. It's really, really brittle. I've gotten new washers. Just to let you know, these are the last two in the United States. These two part numbers, last two, I have them. Let's see how bad this bar really is with the other bushing. Look at that. That is bad. And I've taken all these out, including the plastic bushing. I've gotten all new hardware for this side, along with the other side. All new hardware, new bushings. Here's the old bush with the old one on the other side. I got all new to go on this side, and I also have the other side, which we're going to get to now. Just take those two off, and then it comes right out. Even the old one has teeth on the bushing. See, that's one of the reasons why I like it like this, with the bushings having teeth, because rubber can act like a spring that allows you to preload the bushing, so you can tighten it up and then it'll be set, and then whenever you have like bouncing movement or whatnot, it'll just spring back to where you want it to be. Which is why I'm going to replace these with the original bushings and not polyurethane. Yeah, so next is to get this out and then put the new bushing in and then put it all back together and then go for a test drive. Now, after a couple days of waiting and getting my hands on a vise, I pushed out the old bushing and put the new bushing in the bar. Now, like I said, I have all new bushings and everything that goes with it. So let's put this bar in. I have to start with this side first. It goes in there, and with the new nut and bolt, just slide it up there. Now we can't tighten it just yet. Can't tighten either side until I lower the car and bounce up and down on the suspension, and then I raise it back up and tighten it up. Remember the test that I did when I pulled it off this side? I wiggled it back and forth. Now I'm going to try it with this one. Barely as much movement. Of course it's not tight because I can't tighten it. Next is these washers have a specific way to go on because they're tapered. So it's got to go on like this. So we have a specific order here. There we go. Now I gotta get it off. I gotta put the wheels back on and take the jack stands off and then bounce on the suspension to level it out. Then jack up the pumpkin again and then tighten everything down. And there it is, tightened. I tightened both sides. I did this video for those of you who wish to rebuild your lateral bar. However, this one isn't going to stay in here for long. More on that later on. This is Eddie Faraci signing off.